Hello everyone, my name is Chaotic, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be discussing whether the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 will be receiving any future DLCs and updates in Grand Theft Auto Online, or whether they will simply be left behind. Now I know for a fact this is a very important topic for many of you guys, as a large percentage of you still play Grand Theft Auto 5 on a last gen console. So anyway, getting straight into things, and first of all, you may recall a few months ago Rockstar hosted a Q&A session over on the Newswire just before the release of Part 1 of the Ill-Gotten Gains update, and they responded to a question which was, will there be any more updates for GTA Online on Xbox 360? And Rockstar responded back, we want to support the older consoles with new content for as long as we possibly can. As mentioned previously, we always knew there might be a point where we would reach the technical capacity of what the older generation of consoles can handle, as each downloadable update requires additional memory, both for assets and for additional scripting. Well, this statement was made back in May, but since then, I guess you could say this statement has changed a little, especially after their most recent interview with IGN. IGN asked the question, why is the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 not receiving the free mode events update? And Rockstar responded back, the primarily technical reason is the memory capacity for the older systems. We are constantly adding new items to the game with each update, and we began approaching the memory limits after the first year of GTA Online content. We found ourselves almost at capacity after the launch of Heist, but with some creative programming, we managed to squeeze additional updates into those older systems, which allowed us to make it as far as 2 Ill-Gotten Gains updates. But we can't make any more meaningful updates without putting the stability of the entire online game at risk. So basically what Rockstar have said here is that due to the old consoles simply being too old and too underpowered, they cannot handle any more content in the game. And for this reason, they simply cannot add any large updates into the game from this point forward. Now after Rockstar made this statement, a user on the 7sins known as London Town 2004 in fact tested the difference between the original version of Grand Theft Auto Online and the current build of the game, and this is what he discovered. So starting off with the first screenshot, now this displays the performance of Grand Theft Auto Online when it was first launched back in October of 2013, and as you guys can see, the FPS was ranging between 26 and 28. The loading time of the game was ranging between 1 minute and 2 seconds and 1 minute and 10 seconds, and the server authentication time was about 15 seconds to handshake and complete. But then moving on to the second screenshot, now this is the performance of the current version of Grand Theft Auto Online on last gen consoles. The FPS is down to 23 to 24, the loading time of the game takes between 1 minute and 53 seconds and 2 minutes and 12 seconds, which is almost double what it was when Grand Theft Auto Online was first launched, and as for the server authentication time, this takes 56 seconds to handshake and complete. So as you guys can clearly see, there is a major difference between Grand Theft Auto Online now and when it was first launched back in October of 2013, and that is all down to the new content that has been added over the past 2 years. And what you also have to bear in mind is that both the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 have a total of 512 megabytes of RAM, whereas the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One now have 8 gigabytes. So there we go, I'm sure by now it's more than clear that the old systems simply cannot handle any new significant amounts of content, but even so, I'm sure that Rockstar will do their best to provide as much content as possible when future updates and DLCs become available. Now what I mean by this is that I'm sure that Rockstar will somehow find a way of adding the new items such as cars, weapons and clothing items and things along those lines into the game when DLCs are released. But as for the major features, for example, if the casino or the cops and crooks mode was ever to become available, things like this could not be added for the performance and stability reasons. Well, there we go guys, that is it for this video, but let me know your thoughts about this, and also let me know as well which console you play Grand Theft Auto 5 on. Leave a comment on this video. Also be sure to like the video as well, it helps me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.